Hello everybody, my name is Beast, and today I want to show you guys a tutorial on how to strafe jump in Call of Duty. I've been waiting weeks to make this tutorial, so please give me a lot of support, and I'm going to show you guys on how to do just about all the strafes you can do besides for RPG strafing. So let's get started with the PC strafe. So the green dot is where you should be standing, and then the blue line is your running path. So if you guys notice, you start turning, the red line is where you start turning your body, and you notice how you sprint and then you start turning your body. You don't turn it and then sprint, you sprint and then you turn your body. It's just that when you guys get better at strafing, you don't really notice it because they do it so fast and quickly, and then you jump holding the opposite you jump, then in the mid-air motion you follow through that direction that you're holding. So if you guys notice right here, I'm turning to the left, so the instant I jump, I'm gonna hold left with my left thumbstick. So I'm sorry if I just stopped talking. It's just that right here it's kind of like all laggy and stuff because it's not rendered. But so right there, I'm just doing PC strafes back and forth, guys. Pretty easy to do this strafe right here. Once you guys get a little bit better at strafing, you'll start to get it just about every time. And so I'm just showing you guys on how to do it. Same thing, guys. And let's talk about the sensitivity real fast. I prefer using 2 because I'm like more of the hardcore strafer, and I usually just strafe on COD 4 and stuff like that. I don't really do like the Black Ops 2 glitches with like trample steams and all that stuff. So I prefer to use 2, but if you guys do glitch on Black Ops 2, then I'd recommend using anywhere from 4 to 7. Nothing above 7, guys. Like if you're using above 7, then just switch it down. And then if you guys trick shot and stuff, then just switch it back up to like 14 or 10 or whatever you guys use. And when I say 7, I'm talking about on the other Call of Duties. And so if you guys notice with the gameplay, I'm just going back and forth practicing the PC strafe. I sprint and then I turn my body, jumping, and then holding right and holding left, depending on which way I'm turning. So now we're going to go on to the console strafe. It's about the same thing, except you only use your left thumbstick, so you don't turn your screen at all. And that green dot is once again where you're starting, and the green star is where you're landing. So this strafe you'll see in a little bit. And then the main thing that you guys want to notice is that red line where you start turning, guys. That red line, that you want to turn, you want to start turning left just like a split second before you jump. You don't want to do it as soon as you start sprinting. You want to do it right when you're about to jump. So it looks like you do a sprint jump, but you're not. And then throughout the air motion, after you jump, you just hold left or hold right the whole entire time. And so right here, I'm just showing you guys the motion again, and I make it in that Desert Eagle shots. Whereas the air motion, you kind of want to follow that line, and then the SMG shots was, of course, your shots that you should run on. And that's about it for the console strafe. I'm going to show you guys a backlot clip right here. This one right here, it's pretty easy. If you're not doing a console strafe, it's actually a bit challenging, not going to lie. But the console strafe makes that strafe much easier. And then this one right here is ridiculously hard unless you do a console strafe, which this one still took me about 5 tries. And I'm not too good at console strafes. I don't really practice them, but I sometimes do them. Now the console PC, guys, that green dot is of course where we start. Now the bottom blue line, guys, that line is your console strafe. The upper blue line is your PC strafe. The reason why I made them separate like that is because if I were to combine them in one line, you would not notice the difference between a console PC and a PC unless you guys were actually looking in first person, my guy running in the actual Call of Duty game. You would not notice unless you were in his point of view, which if that, you barely notice at all. That's a console PC strafe. And then that cyan line is the strafe just combining together, getting the same effect, just going faster and farther through the air when you guys start mastering the timing for this one. And I wouldn't really get into this one until you guys get pretty good with your PC strafes, and at least decent with your console strafes. We could do that backlot one and that wall one pretty easy, like within 6 tries just about every time. That backlot one, those two, they're not really that hard, but I just put them in because they're pretty fun to do. And the first one, that's like the main one, but not the console PC strafe, guys. If you guys are wondering how to get on these, you just do the RPG jump from that car onto the crate right there. And if you guys can PC strafe or console strafe, a strafe, then you can console PC. It's the same thing, except it's just a lot harder to do. The timing's it takes a lot longer to get that timing down, like a lot longer. It takes like a month or even more. No, it takes more than a month just to get this timing down really good. Then after you get the timing down, then you gotta practice it until you get them really good. And there's still some hard strafes in COD 4 that I cannot hit. I can hit just about all the others in all the other Call of Duties, except there might be one other in Black Ops 2. And now the C strafe, guys, it's the same thing as a console strafe, except you notice that that red line where I start turning my body in the air, or no, when I start turning the opposite direction of where I started sprinting, that red line, that you start to turn after you jump. So rather than right before you jump, you start turning just right before after. So that will get you the C strafe effect of getting around obstacles, doing a strafe right here. And when I do them, I like to put my crosshair at the edge and just line up. That makes them super easy because you don't want to run a long time. You want these to be like a quick motion. It's not for distance, it's just for getting around objects. And you guys see, I was just getting around the wall right here. I'm going to get around this wall type pillar thing, doing the C strafe. And that first one, guys, that's a bit challenging. It's not too hard. It's just, well, it's not challenging, it's just a bit weird. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys have any questions, comment down. And if you guys have any other questions and want to speak to me personally, send me a friend request on my Xbox gamertag in the description. And that's about it for this. And also, if you guys just want to message me real fast on YouTube and need help, I will surely subscribe to you and we can talk or something like that. And now for the remaining of the video, I'm just going to play some music for you guys and show you guys a lot of strafes so you can practice. I'm sorry about not showing you that many. In Black Ops 2, my clips all got ruined. I don't know how. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace out. Later.